Hello and good day. Welcome to Msageer HQ. My name is Msageer Muhammad. In this very video, I'm going to review some. Let me see. I'm going to tell you something about OpenDAO and everything you need to know about it. On Decrypt, I got this information on OpenDAO, and then I think it's worthy to share it with you. On this, you will know about anything about OpenDAO and then how to claim this airdrop on OpenSea. Few days back, let me see, on Christmas Eve, OpenDAO uh, did an airdrop for all OpenSea users. Let me see, anybody that have used OpenSea previously, and then will be that person will be able to claim SOS token on OpenDAO. Okay, let's go through this. Okay, on Christmas Eve, everyone who have ever spent money on OpenSea could claim a free token called SOS. They will get what was determined by how much money they have spent on OpenSea, and then by Sunday, that's Sunday, about 240,000 people had claimed the token, and it has skyrocketed more than 1,000 in value. This token have dropped actually by the popular NFT marketplace itself, but by OpenDAO, an independent, decentralized, autonomous organization. That's the full meaning of OpenDAO. That pledges to use some tokens it earned for itself to compensate OpenSea users for scams and support for bargaining NFT industry. Anyway, the crypto space is so saturated with airdrops and meme coins. Okay, this airdrop of SOS just blew up on the Christmas day, and it was the largest gainer on market cap on that day. It has skyrocketed so well. Okay, with its price rising faster than even the sky's shitcoin. That's huge. Things has happened on the Christmas Eve, seriously, on about the OpenDAO coin, okay, the SOS, and then by Boxing Day, the token has rise to a market capitalization of around $321 million. And it is recorded that on Discord it has about 550,000 members and 100,000 people that are following the OpenDAO on Twitter social handle. The SOS market has not been really green. Okay, since the launch of the token, it has dropped to 266 million dollar as the time the time writing at the time they just wrote this article. That's at 17% decrease from the all-time high of $321 million. Okay, and then you can claim the SOS token on the OpenDAO when you have used OpenSea previously. You must have make transaction, not just if it says that you use OpenSea, that means you either sell or buy an NFT on NFT marketplace. You mint, you spend you spend some penny on marketplace, the OpenSea marketplace. That will enable you to that that will make you eligible to claim this token. The number of SOS token you can claim is depends on how much you have used OpenSea, the most popular marketplace for non-fungible tokens. The more you have traded on the OpenSea platform, the more SOS token you can claim. To claim the SO tokens, you have to uh, go to the OpenDAO site. I will drop the link in the description, and then you need to connect the wallet you have, did the transaction to, and then you initiate the claim. That's it. You can use any wallet you have, the MetaMask wallet, the Coinbase, the Trust wallet, anyone you have. Okay, and then the site will then estimate the reward by working how much DAI it is ETH or USDC you have spent on the OpenSea. That figure will be compounded by multiplier, and subtotal will be multiple multiplied once again by the number of transactions you have processed on OpenSea. The OpenDAO calculates how many SOS token to be given based on your transaction prior to December 23. Anybody that has made transaction even on 23rd of December will be eligible to claim this airdrop. Any OpenSea transaction processed after that, they will won't count actually. Okay, the number are not always accurate. It is said that I spent over 8 ETH, and when that's much have small anyway. Okay, this is anonymous says about the anyway. Uh, there is this very question about uh the open down. Okay, okay. Actually, the SOS Technomics is similar. The site claims that there will be a 100 trillion SOS tokens. Half were designated towards the airdrop. Another 20 will be issued as staking incentive, and another 10% will be incentives liquidity providers. Oh, two vote processed by the project. Okay, so Demos Creto 9 times 9 times 9 had determined how the protocol will dish out these intensives. Oh my goodness. Uh, the staking incentives will be distributed over the course of a year, and the holders decided that it will take 2 years to deplete the DAO incentive for liquidity providers. This is huge. They will be distributing this tokens for this. Oh wow. Anyway, um, there is this question: is SOS legitimate? Many have this question. Okay, and the Ethereum community is busy refilling to record some like smart contracts, slewed, Oxcode, found few problems with the code. He said the SOS is safe to claim and trade. There is nothing of ordinary buried in the contract. That's a good comment. Other like Fably found a red flag with the court. The first they found that half of the tokens were held in three extremely held accounts, meaning that the team can, at the point, rock entire liquidity or is at risk, having a central point of failure being compromised. Oh, that's bad. Okay, there is this comment. Also, Fabrice also found the contract's clear function allowing developers to grant any arbitrary amount of source to any arbitrary wallet simply by generating valid signature without anyone being able to differentiate the valid claims from the invalid ones. Oh, this is bad for OpenDAO. Okay, but Quite says Fidelity concerned that about the viability of the token, its security. While it's true that the devs could potentially forge a signature to mean source for themselves, They could not use that to say steal your source or anything else from a wallet. Oxquite to decrypt via Twitter DM. As far as cash grabs rock pools go, this is more of orange red flags in that regard. I find it unlikely that they will or have the ability to use the avenue to allocate coins to themselves. There are much easier ways to rogue your own protocol for one. Okay, these are some comments. All right, and then this question is so bothering too. You need to say this: did OpenSea really need a help from a DAO? You may be thinking of this question. Okay, in many ways, the popularity of SOS is responsible for requests for DAO itself to launch a token. Popular crypto projects like Uniswap, Compound, and Aave have distributed governance tokens to people who use their platform, and many traders are restless for OpenSea to do the same. OpenSea is a company, not a protocol, and has no cause to decentralize in the same way that protocols like Uniswap and Compound do. That says that says our OpenSea community clearly wants an OpenSea token. The community newly appointed the CFO Brian Roberts meets Blacklash earlier this month when he hinted that plans for an IPO, selling equity to stock market, will distribute ownership over OpenSea to wealthy stockholders rather than community members. OpenSea has said its intention were misreported. Independent reports like independent DAOs like OpenDAO could use governance mechanism to accomplish similar things to an OpenSea governance token, like letting the community determine which projects DAO should fund or how victims of scams should be compensated. Anyway, for me, I think it's fine doing an airdrop. It's fine compensating people. I think most people in the community will like uh, this airdrop. Okay, that's what I think. That's my own opinion. I think it's also good to let the community decide what they want to do. And I think had it been there is a vote that would be that the DAO should consider either doing an airdrop or do any something else. I think the community will actually request an airdrop, vote for airdrop instead of requesting against the airdrop. Okay, this is Msageer Muhammad. Did my own opinion about OpenDAO. Don't forget that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving a financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research before you invest in any token. Thank you for watching this.